Hey everyone, it's Nicole from Headspace. How are ya? My hair looks brown, no? Alright, so, sorry. Here to do a little collective reading. So this reading's going to be for whenever you see it. That's when you're meant to. Yeah, we'll just get right into it. I'm not feeling this color, I don't think. Alright, let's see what we got for the collective. Whoop. We got something because there's a bunch of cards flying out right now, so let's see what we got. You all know Max is going to start acting up as soon as I turn the camera on. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Message for the collective. Message for the collective. Okay. Alright, so, okay. Yeah, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading, there's a few options available. I do pre-recorded, so once you submit it, you'll get it within 48 hours. Or one-on-one sessions via Zoom. You can go on and book those as well. We have the monthly subscription, so if this resonates or you're just feeling like you need some guidance or anything like that, you can go ahead and go to headspacenj.com. All the info is there. Max, just go lay down. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, well, definitely new beginnings. There's a bunch of cards with new beginnings. So it feels like what you've been trying to manifest, one, I think is going to happen like as spring starts to come in. I think spring is going to be really important to what you're calling in, what you're manifesting. I mean, also spring is technically the new year, not this bullshit fake calendar that we use. So why would the new year start in January when everything's dead and hibernating? But whatever, that's a whole other, situation. So yeah, I think spring is the new year, the new beginnings. I think that's when you're really going to start seeing things coming in for you. I think you're starting to feel the energy right now too. I think you're like, you can feel that something's happening. You can feel that something's like on the verge of coming through. And I think it's going to happen in spring for you guys. So whatever it is that you've been calling in or whatever new beginnings that are coming in for you, I think spring, like, I would say even like towards the end of this month, the end of February, beginning of March is when you are going to start to feel the shift, or you'll start to see signs or messages of like these things that you've been wanting or just like new things coming in. I think it's something that you've been working on for a long time. I think that's been a consistent message for this collective for a while, that you've been going through it for a while. You've been rebuilding, reconstructing, you've been remanifesting new things. And I think now this is, I think what the last reading I did was you were going through like an emotional healing. You were clearing out the last, bits of everything from this tower moment. And now I feel like you're really stepping into this new energy, these new manifestations, this new chapter, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I think you're still at the tail end of clearing out whatever is no longer serving you. I think things are just starting to like, it's kind of like clearing out on its own. It's not even like you're having to do any work or do anything. I think it's just more like things are just kind of like disappearing or like fading out or shifting. Because you've been doing the work, because you've been going through the emotional healing and all that. It's just like the last bits that are just like getting blown away. Spirit definitely wants to let you know that everything is okay. don't worry. I know for a lot of you, you're feeling like, I have been working hard. I've been going through it. Like, when is the change going to happen fully? Like, when am I going to be out of this fully? And I feel like your guides are kind of just saying, like, it's all working out. Don't worry. Like, hang on. You're at the very tail end of it. Like, everything's going to be shifting soon. Just hold on. Like, don't like quit now. They always say that, like, right when you feel like you want to quit or crack or give up, that's when you should really keep moving forward, because that's when it's going to happen. That's when the change is going to happen. So just hang on for a little bit longer. I think the shift is happening. I think also, like, with this clearing out of the last bits or whatever, I think that's just allowing the final clearing for the new things to come in, the new doors to open, for all this newness that you've been calling in to actually be able to come in. So that's what I'm getting. I'm also getting definitely a love reading for some of you. Definitely see a partnership coming in. I think it's someone that, there's a lot of love cards here tonight. I don't know why I don't like doing love readings, but okay. So I definitely see something coming in. I think it's going to be very grounded. I think the person that's coming in is going to be very grounded, very solid, very stable, very mellow, very hardworking, kind of serious, but not in a bad way, like not boring. But like, I think initially comes off as like more serious than they actually are. I think they just, Max, please. I think they just keep things close to the chest. I don't think they just are like outwardly like vulnerable, like that vulnerable. I do feel like they are vulnerable, and it's not like they're just like a walled up, person, but I think they present a little bit more serious than they actually are. But it feels like, again, a very solid, stable, grounded energy. It feels like a partnership. It feels like someone that is looking for a partnership, not like a one-sided, one-way street kind of thing. They don't want to be the ones to overgive, and they don't want you to be like obsessed with them either. They want something that's even, steady, stable as well. I think this is someone that definitely is a little bit on the slow-moving side, as far as like they like to watch and make sure. Like stand back and watch and like observe before they like go full in on anything, which is not a bad thing, definitely not a bad thing. I think that they have taken time, and I think you guys also have taken the time to like really build a stable environment for yourself the last couple of years. I think a lot of you have put the work in to make like your home environment very like comfortable, safe, peaceful, tranquil. And I think even just like your emotional state as well. And I think both parties are not wanting to like ruin that. You both put too much work in, and you're not trying to like mess with that, So it's like, I feel like you both are wanting this to kind of like merge into the lifestyle that you've created for yourselves. You are both looking for like the calm, the tranquility, the peace to be incorporated in this relationship and into your life. I think this person also is someone that's like been through some shit as well, whether they've been divorced or they've lost someone, or they've just maybe not had like a super easy life. I think there's someone that definitely has gone through some emotional things, and I feel like they are definitely not emotionally immature. So that's nice, because that seems to not be happening these days a lot. So I think that they are, and that's why they like to move a little bit at a slower pace. Like they like to observe, they like to watch, they like to feel it out before they just jump in. But I do see this being a nice partnership, a nice companionship happening. I think it's going to be more of a level, even energy, even exchange between each other. I think also in this relationship, you're being guided to speak your truth, speak up, and I also feel like a lot of you are like kind of you've been dating or you've been through some shitty relationships, and now that you're like stepping into this new relationship, however it ends up, I don't know that it's necessarily going to be like forever we're getting married. For some of you, yes. For some of you, no. But I just think that this relationship, one of the important things is that like you both need to be able to communicate with each other. You both need to communicate like your wants, your desires, what you like, what you don't like, your boundaries. I think that's definitely important coming through. I think that's something that both parties have been like working on to make sure that they like it's something that's important in the relationship for them, because for both of you, because again, you have like created this like more solid, stable, like peaceful life, and you're not trying to, you really don't want anything to fuck with it. That's what it feels like you're not willing to compromise on certain things if it's going to bring in drama, if it's going to bring in emotional trauma, anything like that. You're like, no thank you, I'd rather be single, I'd rather just do my own thing. Then if that's the case, like you're not just trying to be in a relationship to be in a relationship right now. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys. If any of this resonated, let me know in the comments, and then also if it resonated and you want to dive in deeper on a personal level, or you just want some intuitive guidance that is just for you, definitely hit me up. You can go on headspacenj.com, and all of my info and booking links are on there. So that is what I have for you. I'm going to try and do a sound healing either tomorrow or Wednesday. I have to time it right because I don't want my neighbors to be pissy with me. So, but yeah, so that's what I have, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good one.